Hello Virgo, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for being here today with me for your May 2022 reading. All right. Oh, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there, or mothers who have mothers, who are paw mothers, have your cute little pets that are your babies. So I hope you all have a wonderful time, and whether you're not a mother, just celebrate with the rest of us. So let's see what we have. For you, we are going to do an overarching energy. Ooh, this one tried to flip out, so we're going to grab that. We have determination and stamina. Oh my goodness. So you're going to be so driven, Virgo. Driven in the month of May, just really wanting to get her done, so to speak. Okay, so let us find out what your influencing energies are going to be. These are the energies that are going to, wow, the Lovers, going to influence your decisions. Oh my goodness. We have, everyone seems to be manifesting. We got a lot of signs with the Magician showing up. Magician and the Three of Cauldrons. We're trying to manifest, at least. Working that magic. Okay, let's see. One more card. Give us one more card for Virgo. And there you are. Six of Wands. Okay. Put this here. All right. So these are the things you desire. These are the things that are motivating you, inspiring you. Okay, this kind of energy that is a desire. All right. So the Lovers wanting to have more closeness, more of a relationship with someone that you either are eyeing. You've got your eyes on them, and or someone that you already have, but you just want some more romance, or you want romance with someone else, even though you have somebody. So anyway, overall, this is just you wanting to feel love, Virgo. My goodness, everyone, I'm sure, would understand this feeling. So you just want to feel love, and you want them to show you love, and you just want to be with someone that's very caring. It's a very, very strong feeling for you in May. Very strong in May. The Magician, you are manifesting this. You want this to happen. There's a lot of things that you want to have in your life, Virgo, that you're now getting to the point in May where you're like, okay, I'm tired of just waiting for this stuff to happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And that's what you're doing. You're looking to your inner power, your knowledge, your experience, and you are putting it all together like magic to work for you. And a lot of hope, and just a lot of wishes and hopes, and also actions that you're taking to make things happen. Now with the Three of Cauldrons, perhaps you haven't had much time to hang out with friends, and this is something that you would really love to do, is spend more time with some of your very good friends that maybe you haven't seen for a while. And then with the Six of Wands, you've been working so hard on something, you want recognition. You're like, I want recognition, and I want it now. So Virgo, you deserve it. If you worked very hard for it, you definitely deserve it, and I wish that for you. So let's find out what happens in May, okay? Let's find out what happens in May. Ooh, wow, we've got a fine one right here. We've got the Emperor. The Emperor is the King of Kings in the tarot deck. We have Judgment. What else do we have? Wow, you're just wanting to pop out. Okay, that's way too many cards. But we have here Pentacles. It seems like a bunch of signs. There's several signs, I should say, that had the Seven of Pentacles come out, it's very nice to see everyone's being patient. Very patient about the things that they are waiting on, that they want to happen. So we've got Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the World, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. Virgo, your focus, I know it has like romance up here and hanging out with friends. That is what you want. But it looks like there's a lot of money stuff going on here that you're actually working with in the month of May. So it's like your desires are different from what you are actually spending time on. So let me go ahead and do your reading. So here with the Emperor, I see this Emperor, Virgo, as someone else. This is probably the person you've got your eye on. This person has it all together. They are attractive, very, very attractive. And you're questioning yourself, is this someone I could be with? Will they even like me? But this is the person that you're eyeing, but they're unattainable. They're inaccessible. What I mean by this is they're so busy. This could be an Aries. This could be someone that was born in March or April. So I kind of get a feeling this could be an Aries, someone who's very driven, and I think you work with this person. I don't know why, but I really kind of get that you work with this person and you feel ignored, like, hello, don't you notice me? Kind of when you see them. But they're very attractive, so they're getting a lot of attention from a lot of people, and they're so focused they probably don't even notice anyone that's looking at them. So don't take it personal, Virgo. Do not take it personal, because that's just their personality right now. They are very focused on something, and it's not that they're not attracted to you. It's probably just they just are looking at something else, and that's why it seems like they don't notice you. Okay, so they're probably not noticing anyone else either. So that should give you a little comfort. Now with the King of Swords, I see you really thinking about a lot of things, Virgo. You're looking at the past. You're looking at what you want. You want this closeness. You want this excitement. You want this recognition. So you're looking at all of these things, trying to figure out, how do I get these things that I want? But the way you're looking at it, which is very admirable, is that you are doing it from a very mature place, Virgo. You are assessing things intellectually and not emotionally. You're not allowing whatever feelings you had about whatever situations it was that you were trying to change or fix that brought you to these desires right here. You are making your plan, and you're doing it in a very wise, educated, and methodical way. So you're making a strategy. You're strategizing as to how you're going to move forward in your life, because you have ended a phase. There's a period of time or an event or something that has been bothering you, or something that it might not even be a negative thing for some of you guys. For some of you all, it is not a negative thing that has been release. It just was, it served its time, I should say. It served its time, and now you're moving into a new direction. You're moving into a new direction that makes you feel happy. Look at all these rainbow colors on her dress. Look at all this yellow and all these circles that are overlapping, the connection, the relationships. They're all going to be there for you, Virgo. You are moving past a certain point, something that was holding you back, or something that was, it was just its time. So it was good for that period of time, but now you're moving into another time or another path that whatever that was that you had is no longer necessary or will not serve you in your new path. Okay, so, and you realize this, you realize it, you have an epiphany with, you realize it, you have an epiphany with judgment. You realize that this is your direction, that this is a good direction, that this is where you want to go, or this is where you need to go. Sometimes what we need isn't exactly what we want, you know, but you have this epiphany. You realize, you know what? I have clarity now. I have clarity. And that's what you go through in your second week. And guess what? Because you have this clarity, because you realize this is the path you're on, you become more open. You become more receptive. You put more of your effort into your work in a way that makes you shine. And you get recognized, Virgo. Yay! You are manifesting this. You get recognized. People see you as the expert in what you do at your job, and they're going to show you their appreciation. So hang in there. You will get what you want, at least as far as the recognition and all of that goes. And here, with the Nine of Wands, of course, there's going to be people that are jealous or think that they could do better than you, and they're going to question you, and you're going to find yourself trying to defend some of the decisions that you've made for work and in your life, because you're making some big, major changes, and you're like, okay, back off, because this is how I want to do it. It's my life. This is how I want to do it, and y'all are not the boss of me. So that's where you're at, standing behind your fence, holding your staff. It looks like a magical staff too. So you are wielding your power, and you're protecting yourself, which is just really admirable, and standing up for yourself. And then here we have Seven of Pentacles, Virgo. With Seven of Pentacles, you have taken some actions that will help to secure your future, help to secure your lifestyle, help to give you stability and comfort. And you realize that it doesn't grow very fast. It doesn't move very fast. And so you're being very patient about that, but you're keeping an eye on those things that you've invested in, and you're really hoping that you see results soon. But at the same time, you're being very patient. And in the third week, there's going to be a moment, just a moment, okay? Not a long-term thing, but this other thing that has hurt you, and this is, I feel that this card, what it's representing, are feelings from a while back that every now and then still kind of haunts you, Virgo. So you have that moment, and it's for a very short period of time, but it's there where you feel a little abandoned, or you feel lonely, or you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to do all this stuff and I'm doing it on my own, and it's affecting my finances because I don't have a partner, or I don't have any help with the finances. Perhaps some of you have children, and maybe your partner has left, or you lost a partner, or you lost that one person that was very supportive of you, like a parent or a family member that was helping you. And now they're not there, and so you feel kind of alone. Every now and then it pops up, but I think this incident, whatever it was, happened a long time ago. But because this is the only time I see, well, I see this and this, but these are just two moments. These are everyday cards. These are not high arcana cards. So that's a relief, right? That this is just for a very short period of time. So in the third week, somewhere around the middle of the third week, you're going to get those kind of feelings. And I would say, just remember, you're not alone, okay? I'm sure there's someone that you can go and talk to, Virgo, someone that cares for you, that you can confide in and maybe lean on, other than the person that you were thinking. I don't know why I keep saying person, but I kind of really feel like this is more of a person issue than a pocketbook issue. Four of Pentacles. So we see you also being very meticulous about your spending and your earnings, making sure that your accounts are balanced. Perhaps something happened. Well, you're doing really well at work, but maybe they're not paying you enough, and that's why these feelings kind of came about, that you want that recognition, or that desire came about, you want that recognition, so you can get that raise or get a bonus or something like that. But in the meantime, you're being very smart with your money, you're being careful, and you're guarding the way you spend and the income that is coming in. You're also talking to people about it. You're getting ideas from them, and you're trying to maybe, this could be an expert, like an investment. These could be experts, like an investment group. These could also be like teachers, or some family members that you feel are in a much better position than you, that might be able to give you some ideas. So you do collaborate, and you do talk to them, and try to garner some information that will really help you with this concern that you have. Now, here with the Ace of Pentacles, you do get some wonderful ideas from these people. And when I say these people, I mean the people that you approached for guidance and advice. And so you were able to get some ideas, and you are ready, you're excited to start some of them. To implement them, so that you can start to feel much more happier with your situation, and maybe have a little extra to go hang out with your friends. So this desire right here, and this person, I don't see any more about this person in here, but we're going to pull from here to see if we can get additional information, okay? I stopped, I don't know why, but I kind of feel like maybe you were thinking that, like, oh no, what about this person? Because it's very important to you. I see that in your influencing energies. So there is going to be another period at the end of the month where something is going to be keeping you up at night, Virgo. You're concerned about something, and I guess, the concern, why is it that I kind of feel that finances ties into being with someone? Do you see this person as being your hero and getting you out of this financial situation that you're in, Virgo? I kind of feel like that. I don't know why, but I'm really sensing that that's what that's about. Because your desires here for having a person in your life and having time to spend with your friends, seems like you're spending so much time at work because you need to make this income, because you're being so careful with your money. And you're also trying to make more money, and you've also already tried some other things. Excuse me. I think finances is heavy on your mind, but because your influencing energies are about a relationship or a close relationship, I kind of get the feeling that you're looking at this person right here as like the person who can save you, okay? And that's why you're having trouble sleeping at night, because you're worried about your finances, Virgo. So let's see what we can find out about this, okay? So 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is all about walking away from something that doesn't serve you. And I'm looking at this as you have released this thing, right? That has been making you feel sad every now and then. But those feelings still kind of pop up because there was a lot of emotion involved. Whatever that situation was, Virgo, it seemed like there was a lot of emotion involved. So it gave you some pain. And you are trying to walk away from that pain. You are trying to totally and completely release it. It's like you knew you need to release it, but you weren't really, and you made efforts to release whatever that was, to forget about it, to try to move forward. But every now and then something happens, because I think you still need closure, Virgo. But whatever this is that happened to you, you need closure in order to totally, completely walk away from it. And that's what this card is saying. Excuse me. Now let's see what else we have for you. Four of Swords. Get some rest. Get some rest. This is a healing card. With Four of Swords, we're saying you have been going through so much. So much has been on your mind. There are some worries that you had to go through. I'm so glad you got this recognition here at work, because you really needed that. That was such a total win for you. So I'm going to say, if you don't see what you really, really wanted to have for May, just hang in there, because June is coming up. And I would also say, just enjoy each moment as you can. And you shouldn't hold yourself back from hanging out with your friends. I know you're worried about your finances. If this reading is resonating with you, if finance is holding you back from having fun, my goodness, just kind of maybe set aside a little bit, just a little bit for fun. You gotta have balance, and you gotta have rest. And if your version of rest is having fun with your friends, then you gotta go for it. Okay? Well, whatever it is that helps you to feel rested, rejuvenated, hopeful again, revitalized, whatever it is. Because for some people, it's being alone, watching a great movie, reading a great book, or just chilling, playing video games. And for others, it's about socializing, being there with other people, being at a party, celebrating, having fun. That actually rejuvenates them. So whatever it is that works for you, Virgo, this card is saying, make sure you do that, okay? You can manifest that for yourself. You are like halfway there, okay? Halfway there in May. Halfway there in May. So, have faith that it's going to work out for you. You got to believe. You got to believe for the magic to work. Okay? Magic works when you believe. And you're manifesting. Seven of Swords. You feel like someone is backstabbing you. You feel like there's somebody you can't trust that's in your circle, Virgo. And if this is someone that you can walk away from, because it's so hard to walk away from family, but if it's somebody you know or was a friend and you can walk away from it, then maybe that might be the course of action. But the very first most important thing really in this situation is to find out if it's true, because it's very possible it could just be a misinterpretation of their action. Maybe they mean well, and maybe it just isn't coming off that way. So make sure that you find the truth. Ask them. Doesn't hurt to just ask. And this one, try to flip. And we have the Star. So you are going to get your wishes. Wishes are going to come true for you, Virgo. You are manifesting this so hard. And I'm so glad we pulled that card for you. Because even though these other things are happening, these are feelings, these are concerns, you are still going to get your wishes, okay? So focus on that, and allow that to make you have the hope and the faith that things are going to work out. And to believe that your magic is going to work. Source. And, oh my goodness. Okay, so all these cards flip, so I'm going to have to read them. I normally only pull 3. But that's okay. Okay, so let's see which one I need to pull first. All right. So I'm going to start with this one. Anguish. This is telling us, this is anguish, okay? That if you allow this to keep circling in your mind, it's going to give you anguish. You're going to feel, you're going to get so focused on your concerns, you're not going to be able to see the gifts, the beautiful wishes that you've made come true. So this card is saying, take a deep breath. Do whatever it takes to make you feel recharged. Get sleep, get rest, and also try not to do it alone. Okay, talk to people that you trust to be supportive of what you're going through. The next one I'm going to use is erosion, because it goes with this so perfectly. Erosion is about how negative thoughts can chisel at our self-esteem, can chisel at our faith, can chisel at our being able to forgive ourselves for things that, and to remember that we're human. You know, we're going to make mistakes sometimes, and that's totally okay. I mean, it may not feel okay because perhaps people got hurt, perhaps you hurt yourself, but that's how life works. You know, we have wonderful things happen, and sometimes bad things happen, but you can't focus on all the negative stuff. You have to have a balance. Sometimes you think of the negative stuff, sometimes you think of positive stuff, but if you're constantly, you're going to have the anguish, and it's going to chisel at your strength, at your self-love and your confidence. So, if there are things that you're trying to figure out, like with the Seven of Swords, is it for real? Are they really trying to be dishonest? Are they really trying to set you up? Are they lying to you? Did they steal from you? For some of you, you may think that there's a theft. So if you want to come to the truth and you don't have all the facts at hand yet, hopefully you know this person, or you've been around this person, whoever this is that you feel is distrusting, and can get an idea of them. But when we're awake, we go through this thinking anguish. But when you're asleep, there's no distractions. Your mind is relaxed. Your mind is dreaming, hopefully. And when you dream, you can see those symbols that mean something to you. And perhaps those symbols will give you the clarity and allow you to determine whether or not this is a true situation where someone is trying to deceive you. Now here with the Swords, is all about pulling that energy, like you're trying to do, you're wanting to do. Pull that energy from inside. You have the power. It's within you. And it's a matter of perceiving and realizing that you have that power. See, the reality, the realization that you have this inner strength, this inner power that you can set free and help you to get through some of these tough periods, which is, looks like mid to end of third week, and then also again at the end of the month. I'm going to pull an angel card for you, Virgo, okay? Let's see which angel gives you advice. Can you give advice to Virgo? Let's give Virgo some advice. Which angel? Oh, wow. You saw that jump, right? Archangel Raphael. And the corresponding gemstone with that energy is green calcite. If you want to wear it or have it around you, and no, I'm not selling it, but I just, it's on the card. And it says, are you having a change of heart? Do you find that you are having a hard time changing the way you look at love and friendships? The only constant in life is change. Take the time to adjust and nurture yourself. As change takes place, honor and accept change. So that might be the thing that's hard, is you're looking back. This is such a beautiful advice, because it really, really corresponds with your reading. Virgo, that is all I have for you. I really hope that you found this helpful in some way, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go, and please come back for your June reading. I wish you all the best, Virgo. Believe in yourself. You have the power within to make things happen. You have the determination and the stamina to make it happen, okay? Just keep those negative thoughts out of your head as best you can. Until next time, best wishes. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, watch this video right now, because if you have questions, it's a great way to get your answer. And if you're a cusp baby born between two different horoscope signs, you might be interested in watching this video over here to my right, and or this video over here to my left, whichever one applies to you as you're searching for your cusp section. Okay, so take care now.